Welcome to Punch Powers. We dive into the drama as Bill Haney exposes Floyd Mayweather's money moves, shady deals, and legacy risks. Is Money Mayweather really broke? Let's break it all down.
But I don't even think he don't need any money.
He spends so much money.
Yeah, but he don't need any.
Floyd, are you sure?
Yeah, Floyd good.
I bet if he's playing for the future.
That's that old business model that you gonna charge the fans for some fight and that you the face of boxing because you just keep shoving it down their throat, man. The Mayweather era, that's over with, man.
Making all this money.
Now that's the thing. They talk all that money talk. Can't be one looking good and the rest of the crew if you getting thoroughbred money.
Bill Haney put Floyd Mayweather on blast during a tense back and forth, accusing the boxing icon of being obsessed with money. Haney labeled Floyd's recent $40 million investment as fake, claiming Mayweather is secretly struggling financially. All you care about is money, Haney snapped. The heated moment exposed a deeper rift, with Haney saying Floyd uses wealth to distract from the truth about his finances.
For that though, that's because you're right. You always talking about the money and shit. That's what I'm saying is you can't.
Bill, we not even on here talking about no money, Bill. Bill, we not even on here talking about no money. This ain't even about no money.
You brought the money up.
Bill Haney is calling out what he sees as unfair financial practices. Inside Floyd Mayweather's promotional company, he raised questions about how funds are being spent, arguing that if Mayweather Promotions is really as profitable as claimed, people like Calvin Ford shouldn't be facing money problems. Haney said he's even suggested they pay their team properly to avoid frustration and keep morale strong.
I think it's personal between you and Calvin. Also, it's Tank's coach. Is it?
Man, I told Coach,
for those that don't know, Coach Calvin is Tank's coach, so I'm just for our audience.
And I said, listen, ain't no way your fighter gonna be checking the money that y'all talking about checking and Calvin gonna be looking like that. I told Tank them to pay him. I told him to pay him because, or we need to go on coach's strike around this month because ain't no way Bill should be getting paid and Calvin shouldn't. And Calvin need to thank Bill for mentioning this.
So you saying Calvin ain't getting paid?
Yo, he said ain't no reason Calvin should be looking the way he's looking if they making all this money.
Now that's the thing. They talk all that money talk. Can't be one looking good and the rest of the crew if you getting thoroughbred money. You know what I'm talking about?
Again.
Yeah.
Haney also slammed Mayweather for leaving behind real competition and jumping into exhibition fights. He suggested Floyd is more focused on getting paid than on respecting boxing. Tensions rose when Mayweather allegedly showed jealousy over the deal Devin Haney received, with reports claiming Floyd said he blocked Devin from getting matches with stars, like Rolando Rolly Romero or Gervonta Tank Davis.
For some of y'all that ain't from the streets and don't understand like the politics of it, you know, that Bill Haney Floyd conversation was well overdue. They have been in the background, sneak dissing each other for a minute. You know, pretty much Floyd is upset that Dev didn't take the deal that he put on the table for him, and he say, okay, you don't want to mess with me, you don't want to take the deal, I'm gonna make it tough for you. I'm gonna go whisper and rain here. I'm gonna make sure Rolly don't fight you. I'm gonna make sure Tank don't fight you. You know what I'm saying? And Bill don't like that. Bill feel like it's some little backdoor stuff he been doing. And Bill didn't back down. It was kind of crazy how Bill went at Floyd. He said, I'm putting on, like, where your people from the streets that you put on? You know what I'm saying? Where your community at? Your real people. You know what I'm saying? So, crazy.
Some critics within the boxing industry have cast doubt on Floyd Mayweather's claims about his earnings. They believe the numbers, like making $100 million in one night, may be exaggerated. These critics think Floyd is more interested in maintaining a flashy public image than telling the truth about what he actually makes from his events and business deals.
Saying Tank doesn't want any of it. Why is that? I know you can't give him.
Man, get off of Twitter, man, and knock it off, man. If you the face of boxing, then send over something, man. You know what I'm saying? Something respectful like you really trying to do this. Because every fighter that Devin gets paid, man, the most money, man. Knock it off, man. That's bum business, man. You know what I'm saying? Listen, we don't need you. Let the welfare feed you for real. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for real. Because that's where you're going to be at the welfare line. You keep on the people, giving them the fake fights, talking about that we didn't charge $57. Listen,
we gonna give you the best fights, and we gonna get all the people in there, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what we do. And we pay the fighters. We give the fans an opportunity to come in. That's that old business model that you're gonna charge the fans for some bull fights and that you the face of boxing because you just keep shoving it down their throat, man. The Mayweather era, that's over with, man. It's the Devin Haney era. That Mayweather is over with, man. You hear me? Over with. Floyd ain't never did what Devin did at 25. Tank ain't did it, nobody else ain't did it.
Haney accuses Mayweather of changing from a legendary fighter into someone who only cares about money. He says Floyd prioritizes big paychecks over putting on great fights for the fans. Haney, in contrast, says his own goals are different. He wants to give boxing fans exciting, competitive fights, not just chase high earnings at the expense of the sport's true.
There's reports online that Floyd's a billionaire. There's reports that he was the highest paid athlete in this year and this year. First off, he's never gotten $100 million for a fight, and not even remotely close.
You think it's bull?
I know it is, because I know the fight business. I've been in the fight business my whole life. I'm a promoter right now. He's probably made about $60 million before in one night, which is crazy numbers. Mike Tyson, to put in perspective, when he fought Michael Spinks, that was the biggest fight of all time. When that fight happened, one got $30 million and one got $29.
$250 million against Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah. No fighter in history of the world. $250 million to go and box. I know that Floyd is still getting in there as recently as this weekend because he needed the money.
I think Floyd's fighting because he needs the money?
Yeah.
Really? Why? You think he blew through all of his money?
Mayweather is often seen living large fly in private, wearing designer brands, and showing off his luxury. But critics say living this way can cause financial problems, especially if the money going out is bigger than what's coming in. Even with his past earnings, such a lifestyle could lead to trouble without a reliable and steady income stream backing it up.
You want me to show you right now? Call AJ. I said, she gonna call my pilot right now.
So you just call your pilot and he just come where? It's like the Uber?
Let me show you. AJ, so yesterday you guys flew over to Vegas to pick my daughter, mother up, and my daughter and my grandson up, right? I got tickets for you guys to go to the Super Bowl tomorrow, but I got Dan, he's gonna go. So I need you to fly over there because you gotta pick a couple people up. You gotta pick some people up for me in Vegas. Is that okay?
Yeah, we're ready to go.
Okay, so let me know. Head over to Clay Lacey, then go over to Vegas. So let me know what time you're gonna land so I can send them over there, and then Dan can get on the plane also. Okay?
Okay. So it'll be. I mean, we're sitting here wrapping up there now. I think that's about an hour to play. I'd say have it at the airport about 10:05 or so.
Yeah, I'm done.
Floyd's focus on luxury and his show-off lifestyle might backfire financially. Overspending on expensive items and keeping up an image without considering long-term stability can cause serious problems even for people making millions. Being a top earner doesn't guarantee wealth if the money isn't managed wisely and responsibly over time.
Andrew, especially, was a very successful kickboxer, four-time world champion. His belts are sitting right behind me right now. But, the most he ever got paid for a fight, and he says this openly, is 50 grand. By the time you pay your trainer and your manager 10% each, you got to eat, you got to train for 12 weeks. I mean, if you work out the hours you put in, you're making $15 an hour. Like, it's not amazing money.
Joe Rogan, a popular fight commentator, believes Floyd Mayweather's exhibition matches may not be about fun or legacy, but about keeping his high-end lifestyle afloat. Rogan suggests that Mayweather could be taking these fights not for love of boxing, but because he needs the money to continue funding his luxury habits, which are very costly to maintain.
Exhibition. So that's what's interesting is Floyd's making more money than anybody, and he's boxing people who have no chance of beating him, and he's doing it as an exhibition. It doesn't even hurt his record.
Because of the drug of boxing. Just
also
like
money.
Just like but I don't even think he don't need any money.
He spends so much money.
Yeah, but he don't need any.
Are you sure?
Yeah, Floyd good.
I bet if he's planning for the future, you got to keep it coming in if you're going to keep spending the way he spends.
Yeah, but I think he has a lot of other business interests that he can get money from.
Hopefully.
And not just boxing. But it's the drug of getting Floyd still trains when he doesn't have a fight.
In a big money move, Floyd Mayweather reportedly spent $42 million buying 6 buildings. This investment may be an attempt to build long-term security and respond to those who say he spends recklessly. The purchase could signal a shift in his approach, possibly trying to protect his financial future after years of high living and bold spending habits.
It says the retired boxer has gone into contract to pay $402 million for a 1,000-unit affordable housing portfolio of more than 60 buildings. $402 million, Floyd got 60 buildings. The multifamily deal for properties concentrated in Upper Manhattan will be one of the city's biggest this year. A slice of the portfolio closed Wednesday. The remainder is expected to close in the fourth quarter or early 2025. That's dope. Floyd just spent $400 million and got 1,000 units in 60 buildings.
Mayweather has clearly shifted from being an exciting boxer to a businessman focused on making money. Observers like Joe Rogan have pointed out that today's Mayweather seems more interested in profit on passion for the sport. This new image has led many fans and boxing insiders to criticize him for turning boxing into a business, rather than treating it as a legacy.
And one of the reasons why people watch him fight is not because he's like Mike Tyson, just goes out and destroys people. They like watching him fight because they hate him. Because he talks so much shit, and he's like, look at my $1 million watch, look at my jet, look at my house, look at this. He's like constantly showing you all these things that he has. Like he'll lay out watches in a hotel or bed, like this is $1 million worth of watches. This watch goes for $2 million. And they're like, this is my small watch that I take sometimes, but when I'll show you, when I'll show up, I bring out the big boy and it brings out this watch that's covered in diamonds, it's like $5 million. And so you hate him. Floyd went from being like a really exciting pressure fighter and he had a bunch of hand problems to like Money Mayweather, start talking, just boxing people's faces off. No more hand problems, much more money.
Yeah, I love what he's doing too, beating up these YouTube guys.
It's great.
I love it.
It's so funny that these guys are willing to get beat up by him.
Well, I think they're all delusional.
Logan Paul has publicly said that Floyd Mayweather didn't pay him in full after their big exhibition match, even though the event made millions. Paul claims he still hasn't received all the money he's owed. This raised questions about how Floyd handles finances and whether everything is as perfect behind the scenes as he wants people to think it is.
Okay, true or false, and why did Floyd Mayweather fully pay up Logan Paul for their fight?
I'm not God, but my spidey senses tell me nah.
I can guarantee me and Logan Paul, we can go out and make 100 million or more.
And so you think he didn't pay up just because he hasn't got the money?
I think he probably spent it on all the girls he pays to be around him.
Logan Paul reached out to us and said that he wanted to do another exhibition. Now this is the same guy that said he didn't get paid. If he didn't get paid, he wouldn't be trying to get another payday.
He had the audacity to tell the media that I asked for a rematch. Let me just set the record straight. If I haven't been paid for the first one, why would I ask you for a second fight knowing I'm probably also not going to get paid the money that I was owed for my work? Second off, they asked us for a rematch.
Floyd is broke, man. I've been saying it the whole entire time.
Oscar de la Hoya has shared his thoughts on Floyd Mayweather's ongoing exhibition matches. He believes Floyd may be doing it for financial reasons, not because he loves boxing. Oscar says continuing like this could hurt Mayweather's reputation. He urged Floyd to retire gracefully and protect the legacy he built, rather than chasing short-term profits with low-stakes fights.
Canelo once again at 160, okay, 100 pounds, 160 pounds, call out Canelo and do the rematch, and that's it.
You think he's talking this trash because he wants a rematch? You think he actually wants?
Absolutely.
You think he wants a rematch?
Look, another reason why he's crawled out of his rock, he needs money.
You think he needs money?
Absolutely.
He's always flossy.
It's absolutely, he needs money.
You think he's going
Once
broke?
Again, come on. Fighters like that always go broke.
He's always spending, so I guess.
Absolutely. Look, he's not fighting anymore, so that big money's not coming in. Look at what happened to Mike Tyson. He made what, $500 million?
Right.
You think you can't spend $500 million overnight? Absolutely.
You can't.
I doubt he'll ever step into that ring. Floyd's a big freaking...
He called Canelo the easiest win of his career.
Yeah, because he was 21 years old. Of course. If I fought Ryan Garcia, who's 19 years old, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna beat him easy because of my experience.
So fight him in his prime, he goes down, you think?
Easy.
What's your message to Floyd?
Floyd, stay under your rock, dude.
You think Canelo's gonna out-earn him eventually? You think he'll make more
by
money
far,
than Floyd?
by far. Canelo's 28 years old.
Right.
And he's already made, what, $500 million?
Right.
Easy.
Bill Haney says Floyd Mayweather is avoiding setting up big fights for his son, Devin Haney, because of money. He claims Mayweather picks bouts that make more cash, not ones that are truly competitive. Many fans and boxing figures agree, saying Devin deserves to face stars like Gervonta Davis, but business interests are blocking those matchups from happening.
There's no one to want to say that because we're available now. So all that other I'm wanting to see who gonna mention Tank other than us. Tank, where you at, Tank? Because now, guess what? We're free and you are. I mean, not free, literally, because you know, they was talking 5% and they might think free means free. You know what I mean? So let's clear that up. Ain't no fight. We don't got no fight. So what's gonna happen? Tank.
At 140.
Yeah. Stop me from saying his name. Punch me in the mouth, because I'm gonna keep on saying Tank. Don't want to fight Devin. Period.
Even after past disagreements, Floyd Mayweather now seems open to talking with Bill Haney about working together. This could be a sign that both sides see the value in collaborating and possibly setting up fights involving Devin Haney. It's unclear if it's for legacy or money, but it shows potential for a new partnership, or at least shared business goals.
On FaceTime with me.
I don't know how.
No, I'm just
I don't
kidding.
know how.
Yeah, he was calling for me. He was calling for me everywhere, saying, where's Bill? Where's Bill? Putting up a missing thing that I was missing or something. Why would I be missing, Vlad? I got the best son in the world, the son that rose from the bottom from that one day at the principal's office all the way up to the top of the boxing where the world stopped to watch an event that he was in. I'm a proud dad, proud trainer, and proud manager. So I don't know what he was looking for.
Well, I mean, things got really heated. I mean, I watched the whole live this morning. You called Floyd a N-word. You cussed him out. You gotta hand it to Floyd for actually sitting there and taking all that, verbal abuse from you. I was actually surprised. I probably would have hung up myself.
Logan Paul didn't hold back. He accused Floyd Mayweather of lying about how rich he really is. Paul says Floyd is putting on a fake image of endless wealth, but the reality may be different. After their fight, Paul claimed he didn't get fully paid, which made many wonder if Floyd's finances are as bulletproof as he says. Others in the boxing world are starting to question it too.
Floyd versus McGregor 2 rumors have started to circulate, and it's led some to ask, if he's made over $1 billion in his career, why is he still fighting at the age of 45? According to Logan Paul, it's because Floyd Money Mayweather is actually a liar who's more broke than your friend who's still trying to get you to invest in their NFT project.
Floyd Money Mayweather ain't got no money, dude.
Is that true?
Yeah. Is he broke?
Yeah. Logan's not the only one to claim that Mayweather's actually broke. 50 Cent and Chael Sonnen, among others, have brought Floyd's financial habits into question over the years. And if we dig into Floyd's track record, they may be right. In 2018, sources reported that Floyd owed over $40 million in gambling debts. At one point, he also owed over $22 million to the IRS. Now he's being sued by Logan Paul for upwards of $10 million, and he's rumored to have more lawsuits coming his way after promoting scam cryptocurrencies. He's in an exclusive club of athletes who have crossed the $1 billion mark in their careers, but at the end of the day, no one cares about how much you made.
Floyd Mayweather often praises himself, saying no other boxer has done what he's done. While confidence is normal in sports, fans and fighters say his constant bragging makes him look arrogant. What some see as confidence, others see as ego hurting. The way people view him today compared to when he was in his prime inside the ring.